Hey, this is VasserVimes, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Last time, we prevented Garrus from assassinating Sidonis, and immediately set out to stop Kolyat from assassinating a Turian politician, who is kept trying to talk in the background, which is why I'm giving my greeting from the pause screen. Anyway, there's a lot of assassination prevention going on in the game right now. This is an unexpectedly unconventional mission so far. We had an interrogation scene, and there hasn't been any combat so far. I don't know that tailing a politician is going to involve any combat either, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And now we'll let Talid talk, I suppose.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You can count on it.
Show the humans they won't get their way.
Ha! Thanks. Just remember, it's not all about the humans. They couldn't have gained this much power without the Council's support. Taking back our ward is only the first step. We must remove the cowards and appeasers on the Council. This doesn't stop here. I won't rest until the humans have been removed from power.
Yeah, he's very anti-human.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
Okay, so I guess I just have to
Following.
follow him. Still going this way. This is weird.
Have you got him?
Yep.
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
You didn't talk to them, you just kind of stared at them for a while.
No problem so far.
Oh, can't see from in here. Oh, there they are. Good. Good stuff. This is kind of...
Do you have the target?
Yes, I do. It's kind of straightforward, isn't it? Just kind of walking alongside. Did they even look up? This is like poor man's Assassin's Creed, which is the only time where I will ever compare Assassin's Creed favorably to Mass Effect.
Can you give me an update?
It's right there.
I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement.
Okay.
No sign of trouble.
Nope. Not that I can see. There's some keepers and not a lot going on, to be honest. Just hanging out. Just had some music or something. Ready to go?
I see him.
Oh, it's running. Don't run. It's rude. Running is just... I don't even have to run to keep up, so maybe that's not the biggest deal.
I'm following.
So am I. Wait. Oh, there it is. It's under me? I think. Did it go this way? Oh, there it
Problem
is.
so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
It's just like
One of his
standing
guards
there.
is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I'm relocating to the next room.
That was a
Let me know if anything
very
changes.
quick shakedown.
Target in sight.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see him. It's a good thing his guard is wearing bright red. It's very
Maybe
handy.
you'd better do the damn job.
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous.
Blood pack?
Maybe he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here
That's
somewhere.
impossible.
Also
It's
a
not looking out.
possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around.
Obstructions?
Lose him.
What?
I got that weird feeling. Like somebody's watching me.
Ah,
Yes, sir.
you've got quite a few people watching you. You gonna... Oh, this way? What? What's going on?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm just looking for the washroom.
I'm with Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
I'm
If I didn't have
health
authorization, how did I get
inspector.
in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
What do you mean
Thanks.
there's the keeper?
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
What does the keeper have to do with anything? We have to catch up. Quickly. That's Koyat, I assume. Whoa.
Kolyat!
That was very reckless. You are not your father.
I saw.
He's heading to Talid's apartment.
Why didn't you just wait until Lee's apartment? Crap. Must have been a really long time. I mean, he looks old.
Kolyat.
This is a joke.
Doesn't sound old though.
Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec. Put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
How can this
Don't
go
need
well?
your help.
Whoa! That's Paragon, is it?
Talid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
I don't think he's gonna alter his stance, though.
Take the boy into custody.
On humans, I mean.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, I don't like the thought of just playing the he's dying card.
Thane came hundreds of light years to talk to you. C-Sec can give you 5 minutes, can't they?
You better. I know some skeletons about you, Bailey.
You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother. They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them. Eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were older.
As
I should have
opposed
stayed
to.
with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
He's a very bitter teenager.
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys,
You are right, for
take
once.
Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
Why are you helping?
I'm
I'm
surprised you're letting him
suspicious.
do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son?
I bet you
I have to get
did.
back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
How is this gonna play out? I mean, he's in police custody and he tried to
Been in there a
assassinate
while.
someone.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
It could be one of the other extremely few Drell there are around.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Plus, Thane is almost dead.
Guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
How'd it go?
Our problems, they aren't something I can fix with a few words.
Well, I would
We'll
hope
keep
not.
talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
This is where you're going to draw the line, huh, Billy?
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
For
Community service for attempted murder?
trying to
What jury
kill
would agree to
someone.
that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within C-Sec.
I'm being a bit of a hypocrite. I can't speak.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Alright. Okay, well, I'd like to see what Garrus's and Thane's new ship dialogue are, so I'm gonna go back to the ship. Oh, this is what I'd like to actually know here. Okay, contacting you per elusive man's instructions, because he can't talk to me himself. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead, along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesic treatments. Jesus Christ. And delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the project. Per your report, the facility on Pragia has been destroyed. Well, it's typical of him to not accept responsibility for it, but at least he tried to shut it down. At least that's what he says he did. I'm really psyched to talk to Garrus. I don't even know where we stand after that mission, because it was tricky.
Shepard, need me for something?
What do you think? I want to talk.
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway.
Yay.
I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
Yeah, whoever else? Who are you planning on making enemies of next?
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
That's a good philosophy. I like it. I'm glad you're here, Garrus.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going
love
into a
Garrus.
suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Why? How do they prepare?
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually.
Oh.
Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
Sounds fun.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course.
That works.
Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably.
Like boxing.
I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
Okay. And?
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility.
I want to meet a female
It
Turian.
was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters.
Oh.
I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Oh! We could ease stress together. Does that mean what I think it means? Can we start a romance with Garrus? Oh gosh. I mean, I think the only person that and this should come as a surprise to no one, the only one that I'd like to have a romance with more would be Tali. But I don't think that she's available. It just doesn't strike me that she would be a romance option. For FemShep, at least. I really like Garrus, and I like that she apparently has the opportunity to make the first move. The thing about Liara's romance option, and I really like Liara as a character, but I will say this, I think that they've gone too far apart. And I think it's fair at this point to move on. And that's my defense. And it's not just because I do actually like Garrus more. I want to see where this goes. This is exciting.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
This is her
Talia
seductive
didn't think you'd
voice.
feel like sparring, Commander.
I am trying to contain a very shrill noise right now. Know what I meant!
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We could test your reach and my flexibility.
She's flirting, and it's hilarious.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars.
Oh, definitely.
Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you, and if we can figure out a way to make it work, then... yeah, definitely.
I'm not saying anything because I'm just kind of writhing in enjoyment of what is transpiring before my eyes. What the hell? Shepard and Garrus. Shepard and Garrus. I just want to... okay, maybe I should leave him alone for a bit to contemplate the reality that he gets some of this FemShep goodness. Goodness. Alright. Wow. Okay, let's go see how Thane's doing.
Do you need something?
How's it going with your kid?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolya.
Did I interrupt you?
How are things
I'm
going
sorry.
with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
Well, I guess, sure. But it's fine.
I figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles.
The sunset eyes.
Skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
Sounds like a very amazing woman.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
It's quite the story.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought
Not
she
often.
was the goddess Urashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
She got fridged, essentially.
Who came for her?
Batarians.
Of
A
course.
slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the shadow broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
Shadow Broker again. I'd like to be able to tell him that we took the Shadow Broker down. It might help him a little. Or not. I don't know. I don't really know how Thane works.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
It's understandable. I am not placating his weird philosophy. Yeah, maybe don't tell your son that.
I don't think that's something you should share with Kolyat.
Erica helped me carry my burdens. With what time I have left, I must help him with his. I haven't spoken about my wife. I don't think I ever have.
What just happened to the audio?
I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
Oh! I don't think it's a good idea to start things up with Thane. I just started things up with Garrus. And I prefer Garrus. But he's an interesting person.
You're
Bye.
talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. Thank you for listening, Siha.
What?
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Seahawk. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
I want to know now. Also, apparently we have translators. A whole kind of babblefish thing. I am just realizing I think I missed some dialogue with Garrus. Because I didn't know that whole blowing off steam thing was going to be so monumental and conversation ending, essentially. Should have started at the top of the tree and worked down. I don't know whether I can access that stuff again. Well, now I know. I want to go see Jack. How's it going, Jack? I want to see what's going on with your new outfit.
Hey.
Hi. It's kind of looks weird. Like, the texture, they didn't really bother to put any kind of... They didn't bother to make it look like clothes. It just looks like part of her skin has been painted black.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
Yep. Yep. That's kind of my thing.
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. It's just, I'm not really a girls' club kind of person. I like you, alright? That's a good place to stop.
Okay. Was that her shutting me down in terms of conversation, or she just... That was her conversation? I like that they're bros now, though. I really like that. I really like Shepard and Jack as friends. Let's see if the engineers have anything to say.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket.
Hey, shut the
Don't
fuck
get me
up!
wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely.
No, you're not allowed to say that.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Oh, were you about to say something? I'm sorry. You can't now. That dialogue is gone forever.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Bye! I don't like him.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay, how about... Since we're in the neighborhood, how about Kasumi's mission? She's been waiting a really long time. Apparently there's no second squad mate on this mission. I'm okay with that. It's always kind of awkward having another person
Looking
there.
good, Miss Allison Gunn. Hawk won't be able to keep his eyes off you.
Seriously, what the hell is she wearing? She looks really hot. Oh my god. Allison Gunn, I like it.
I assume Allison Gunn is my cover.
She looks so
We run a
pretty.
small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly.
You mean I don't already
Just
have an
start
article?
talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
I bet I have several articles in Badass Weekly, but of course that would be under Vassar Shepard, not Allison Gunn.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
That's where the gray box was? Inside your partner's skull? What is a gray box? Did she say? I don't remember.
Take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason?
Because it's
You'd look really out of
gorgeous.
place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
I would not mind.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet.
It sounds
All
really
bringing
fun.
Gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm.
Good.
Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up.
Okay, so there will be combat?
Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
Okay. Well, obviously it's not another
You worked
heist.
really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
I picked up a lot of people with a lot of baggage.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
I really just want that outfit to be Shepard's casual attire because she looks amazing.
This is our stop.
That's really tacky.
After you, Ms. Gunn.
Isn't that Saren? We brought a...
Hold a moment, ma'am. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
It's a statue of
I
Saren.
don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Where are you from, Donovan Hawk? It's an interesting accent.
Allison Gunn. A pleasure.
Did I
Sir,
screw up?
The scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you?
What accent is that? It's
You may
bugging
pass
me.
through, Ms. Gunn. You were invited after all, but I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Why?
Care to
wrong
explain
with my
why
friend?
my friend has to stand outside?
Does he know
I
her?
don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
I think you're racist.
If it makes you feel more secure, she can wait outside.
Good to see we're not going to have a problem.
Is it
Enjoy the party.
Afrikaans,
Well,
maybe?
that didn't go as I expected.
Yeah, just like...
Any idea
Does
why
he
he'd
know
send
you?
away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
Okay, well, how are you gonna help me?
What do we do now?
I need
We
a
go on
squad
with the
mate.
plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can.
Oh right, she can turn invisible, so this won't be a problem.
We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
I think it's an Afrikaans accent.
How did you ever contain that situation on Holland?
It's weird though.
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness.
That's exciting for you. Okay. What are we doing? Do we have anything in our journal about this? Locate the vault door somewhere beneath the ballroom floor. Hey, that rhymes. Security
Some say
room.
Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
I'm right here!
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking, at best.
I thought people would know that by now. Look at them back muscles. Look at that. She is ripped. I don't know if I should talk to him.
He's gone.
We need to case the vault, Gun. You can chat up Hawk later.
Okay. I will save that for later. Datapad? Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight. And Security Chief Rowe's in charge. No way Rowe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around board on guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guards community...
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
They're all just gossiping about my squad. I don't know what Kasumi was about to say. It's rude. Is this the vault? There you go.
Very nice.
Found the vault.
There's more here than I expected.
Along with a tacky Saren statue. Why? Really?
Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
I love this. It's so Leverage. She reminds me of Parker from Leverage. If you've seen Leverage, then I probably love you, because Leverage is awesome. Anyway, I'm going to cut off the episode here. Next episode, we're going to find all that shit to open the vault. Until then, stay peachy.